Coming up, a slight change in plans. We had planned to run this year's Dixie National in this week's show, but for scheduling reasons, it will now run in 2 weeks. Taking its place, a very worthwhile story just finished by Zach about the MSU Vet School.
That's right, Mike. You know, the vet school is very integral to operations here at Mississippi State University. It attracts really good students from all around the country. And now this story was originally produced in 2 pieces, but it was so well received, we decided to combine them together. And they ask a very simple question. What makes the vet school so special? Well, see for yourself.
The College of Veterinary Medicine at Mississippi State is considered one of the best in the country, and one of the reasons for it is the walk-in clinic on site, where students get the chance to both learn about common pet issues and get hands-on experience with them. Dr. Jesse Grady is one of several professors helping these future veterinarians.
An average day is hard to actually pin down because there's often nothing average about each day in a small animal general practice, both in the private sector as well as in a teaching hospital. We will see a number of cases ranging the gamut from routine annual wellness care. That includes things like vaccination, parasite prevention, nutrition, and maybe even behavioral consultations. We also see a number of sick animals that belong to members of our community, both faculty, students, and those in the surrounding communities that aren't affiliated with the university at all. We also do outpatient surgical procedures, all the things that a general practice in the private sector would do, because our goal is to, while working alongside third-year students, really emulate what those experiences are going to be like for them after they graduate.
The type of patients that come in through the CVS rotation are typically what you would call general practice, and oftentimes it's vaccine appointments, it's young puppies and kittens that have to have all of their different vaccines updated. Sometimes we'll see patients come in with itching or lumps or bumps on them that they'd like us to evaluate, kind of see what we want their next steps to be. It's been very interesting to have volunteered and worked in other clinics in my free time, and maybe not necessarily knowing why the doctor did something or how a decision was made. But now that I've been on this rotation, I'm learning all of the things that go into this decision-making process, and it's very exciting.
It's the amount of experience vet students receive at MSU that sets it apart from other universities. Not just in understanding the diseases and cures, but the day-to-day record-keeping and best management practices required to succeed. Mississippi is a cattle state. Cattle and calves are the 5th largest ag industry, totaling 860,000 head in 2023. With that comes the need to provide veterinary help for sick or birthing animals, and the MSU Vet School is there to teach future large animal doctors. Dr. Kevin Walters is one of these professors. He specializes in animal reproduction.
I would say probably more than 90% of my time frame is spent in a clinical setting teaching current 3rd and 4th year veterinary students in large animal capacity, but primarily theriogenology, which is a veterinary term that's the same as reproduction. Currently, I'm teaching an elective course that's equine reproduction, and these students help manage and see cases, private clientele, pretty much in the morning up until noon, and then in the afternoon we have I guess you could call it almost a laboratory type activity, but every afternoon, Monday through Friday, even on the weekends, we go to the university farm and go to the horse unit, and that's where the students are allowed to have a lot of their opportunities for procuring and owning and polishing their clinical procedures in reproductive capacity on the mares out here at South Farm.
Although the focus is often on horses, cows, goats, and sheep are also studied, so students get a well-rounded idea of how to treat all common farm animals. 4th-year student Jake Eldridge says what sets MSU apart is the amount of mentorship he's received.
Consistently on every single rotation, the staff here is willing to sit down and have one-on-one conversations with you to learn about whatever you want to learn about, or if you have any inquiries as far as where you want to go in the future, the staff is going to go above and beyond to try to get you references, to try to find some places for you to go. I think as far as that's concerned, no matter if you're interested in it or not, some of my small animal rotations, we sat down and they helped me with blood draws, they helped me with getting a bladder urine sample. And even on the large animal rotations, they knew I was interested in this, but still kind of break it down to the basics, letting me get that hands-on activity and kind of one-on-one mentorship, I think is something that I find unique here. And it's probably because we spend more time on these rotations too, but we build more of a relationship with the mentors that we have and the staff that's here.
No question, top-notch vet school.